Weekly update number 36. Well, it's a busy one this week. As you can see, I'm out and about doing it. We've got 10 visa approvals which we're going to tell you about. We have got our t-shirt winner. We've also got some exciting news about other YouTube channels and loads of stuff from out and about in different areas of Spain. So stay tuned for weekly update number 36. So weekly update number 36, and stick around because this is going to be a busy one, and it has been a busy week. So I was like, right, I need to go and do my exercise. It's Sunday morning. You're probably watching this Sunday evening, and I've done nothing towards a video. So I'm afraid you're joining me on my walk this morning. Oh, get rid of the flies. So you'll probably hear the odd plane flying over. So where I live is quite close to the flight path in Malaga, albeit we're a little bit in the country. And if we can show you one, we will do. So you have to excuse me if I'm a little bit out of breath. I'll tell you about what was going on yesterday evening a bit later on in the Spain section. So let's start now with the residency and the visas. As you can see, I've got my well-planned notes with me. And starting off with the visas, well, we've had appointments in Manchester, both from our clients who know watch the channel. So well done, guys. You've done well this week, from Andy and Joe, Dennis and Elizabeth. Both of them went to Manchester, basically reported it was very busy but very efficient, and they got in before their time and left before their appointment time. So all the appointments went well, so that's great news there. Everybody was happy with the paperwork and the folders that we provided for them to go. We seem to be getting recognised now, our folders in the BLS office, which is great. So well done, guys, for getting your appointments through. And now for the news of the visas that we've got in. Well, we've had 10 visas this week. It seems to go from feast or famine with the visas. You get nothing through and then you get them all through in one go. And now which way we're gonna go? Let's go this way. Least likely to get run over this way if we're on the road. And where are we? So we've got, first of all, now remember that every week now I've been including shall we say, the demographic and timelines of visas which have come out, which hopefully are going to help people who are going through the process understand. And as we know, there's no rhyme or reason. You can only go really on the experience of what's happening, you know, at the moment. In summer it's slower, holiday periods is slower, autumn and winter and spring tends to be a little bit faster. So basically we have got our demographics for this week. What have we got? So check this photo out here. We also got a photo. This is Richard and Debs. This is a photo they took at their appointment, and they are coming from, they went through London and they are going to Malaga, and their visas took 39 days. Thanks for the photos, guys. You made the cut for this week's video, so that was good. As you said, fame at last. I don't know about fame on this channel, but hey, it's nice to see you there, and well done. You'll be winging your way to Malaga very, very, very soon. We also had a Edinburgh to Malaga, which took 55 days, so quite long for London, that is. Edinburgh to Malaga, Edinburgh 2 months. Don't really have as many going for Edinburgh as we do London and Manchester, but it's a good indication. Edinburgh actually said, I think, 60 days, and it came out around then. And then what else have we got? We've also got London to Alicante, which was 60 days. Slow one for London there, and they're normally a bit quicker than that. But we've got a London to Murcia, which took 24 days. Okay, so that's not too bad, is it? London to Murcia, 24 days. Is that all of our visas? I think that's 10, is it? You can see that I'm not sat in front of a computer, can't you? But anyway, well done to all you guys who got your visas. And as you can see, it's anything from 60 to 24 days in this week's update, with Manchester dragging their heels. Manchester are really dragging their heels at the moment. There's some approaching 90. We've got one that's over the 90. And yeah, what's going on, Manchester? Edinburgh and London seem to be sorting it out. The other thing I was going to mention was the national visa application forms. Now, you can fill these out by hand. We evidently do them for our clients, but lately they've been coming pre-filled on the BLS booking system, but only 50% of the time. They seem to fill it out when they feel like it, and then other times they don't. I think the automated system doesn't work that well. In the cases they don't, evidently we do it for our clients, it's not a problem. But make sure that you got all your booking details correct, because if you don't, then your form's not going to be correct. So there we go. That is our what's been happening. Oh no, sorry, I've got loads more to tell you. What am I doing? It's because I'm trying to keep up my pace, you see. That's what it is. Got to lose some weight for the Christmas period. We can't go into Christmas like we did last year. Got to get those kilos off. What else did we get? Yeah, I went up to Murcia and I met the right family who we've been working with for at least 2 years now. We've done initial visa, we did a vehicle with them, we've done the renewal, and it was lovely because I'd never met them. I hadn't planned to go to Murcia, but at the moment how the appointments are, it just worked out that I needed to go. And you know what, it was a lovely drive. I left at 5:30 in the morning, got there for around at 8:15, parked up, had a coffee, walked over, did our appointment and got back. So yeah, that was nice. We really enjoyed that. And it's nice to actually get out and meet clients that we only know from phone calls and emails. So definitely, as I say, trying to make a conscious effort to do that more. What else do we get? How far I could read my own notes, wouldn't it? Here we go. Now, in Murcia last week, we got away with doing some appointments together, which went on the same day just to get rid of them. People behind the desk were very reasonable. So these people have come from an hour away. You know, can you help us? They were like, oh, go on in. Under duress, but they did it. This week, definitely not. They just were not having it. And the same for the pickups. The miserable bugger on the door in Fingarola, lovely couple, been working with us for a couple of years on their first renewal. They had 2 different separate appointment booking pickup days to get their cards, and it takes 3 minutes, and they can do it in Fingarola. They've got the capacity. But no, your name's not down today, you're not coming in. So come on, be sensible. Sometimes we get away with it, sometimes we don't. You've always got a plan. If you've got 2 separate appointments, you're going to go to separate appointments, but I can tell you that if we can get you in together, we will do. What else? We've got ITV stations this week. As you know, in Andalusia, been on strike, and evidently with them being on strike, we have had nothing back from them. So that's strange, but well, so strange, it's not strange, is it really? Got nothing back from them. It's just the fact that we can't crack on with our vehicle registrations. And last but not least, Robbo got his TIE card. He's finally picked it up, but we're going to talk more about Robbo, who you've all seen on the channel, in our next section about YouTube. Right, so this is our next decision. Which way are we going to go? I think we're going to go straight on. So let's crack on with our YouTube comments. So on with our YouTube comments, and I thought, just jog another kilometre, then get on with the next part of the video. Then realised probably how out of breath and sweaty I'm going to seem, but you might have to get used to this because it's busy times and you've still got to do your exercise, haven't you? So here we are now, right in the middle of some lemon fields, and we're going to tell you about the YouTube comments. Can you check the lemons out behind me on this tree? Look at that. There we go. So this week, what I wanted to do before we get on with our comments was just give some shout outs and advice, because people who are watching this channel are hopefully people who are living here and people who are looking to move here as well. And we're trying to get more out and about in Spain content on the channel. In fact, at the moment the channel's actually lacking more of the advice videos that we used to do, so I'm going to get some more of those on. I've got a plan to do some FAQ videos, up to date ones, and redo some of our old content as well to bring it up to date. I saw my old renewals video, NLB renewals video the other day, which is completely relevant but shudderingly bad when it comes to production, even worse than some of this stuff that I'm doing now. So we will be doing that as well. But anyway, I wanted to give you a shout out. I wanted to give some channels a shout out, really, just to direct you. The list is below, and I'm going to keep the list of these channels on the bio always, because it's great. Channels support channels, you know, so you're never in competition when you're on YouTube. You're all a big community, all a big family. There's so much content out there, so people who watch this channel will be interested in these, I'm sure they are. So first of all, evidently it's my mate Scat. So let's not forget, just because he's finished his keno is not the end of his journey. And the YouTooSpain has not only helped this channel so much, because a lot of his followers have come on to us. I'd like to, now as this channel grows, also repay the favour. For those of you who don't know, Scats and I have been doing live shows in the morning every 2 weeks for nearly the last 5 years. All right. And the other day, the reason I'm giving a shout out is guest didn't turn up because she wasn't very well, and he absolutely smashed it on his own, and that's off the back of around 4 months worth of radiotherapy and intravenous chemo, and he's now going to be going to his operation. He's got his consultation next week, and he's still smashing the channel. So well done there, Scats at YouTooSpain, and don't forget he's got another channel called Still Alive. And I just want to show you this behind me. Check this out. Can you see them peppers? Now that is a field of peppers. Look at the size of those pepper plants. They're absolutely ginormous and absolutely laden with hundreds of those green, what they call Italian peppers here actually. So there we go, well done. And what we are walking in the camp, I want to show you this as well. This is called a chumbera. Now this is a cactus where prickly pears come from, and these were decimated about 4 or 5 years ago, around the time of the pandemic, by a disease which killed them all in Andalusia. So people keep a good eye on them. You can see where they've actually cut on this leaf here, the end of the leaf off, because that's where it would have been here, probably attacking these plants. But whoever owns this finger here is keeping these, and well done. Oh look, here we go. Sorry, I'm digressing, but you can see the prickly pears at the top there. Can you see them above my head? There we go, on the top there. Now that is a prickly pear. Gorgeous to eat. So brilliant, jumbos. And carrying on with the other channels is evidently giving a shout out to Sean in Mazarron, Expat Mazarron, keeping his channel strong, over 15,000 subscribers. He always gives us a shout out, he always does. So well done, Sean. I'll try and jump on your lives as much as I can, even if we're in the office, and give you a bit of encouragement. You do a sterling job over there in Murcia, proper celebrity in Murcia, I tell you, especially in Campus Soul. Also, we got a shout out from Spain Speaks. That's a channel, very huge channel that is in Spain, but I do put it on because it's a very short, sharp way of knowing what's going on in the news in Spain. And Stuart's picks of the news is very, very good, very, very good. And I find it an entertaining channel. We don't do any politics on our channel at all. So if you're looking for something more about the news in Spain, what's going on, and also, you know, Sean was a great, when people forget, but he was a great support for a lot of people in lockdown who wanted to know what was going on. So his channel's grown, I know a lot from then, and it was very big before that, but he was a big support there. That's where I first saw him, when this channel only had a couple hundred subscribers. So yeah, and thanks for the shout out that you gave us the other day. We really appreciate that. Now, getting on to our clients. Our clients are up and running with their channels. And that really, it's lovely to see not only people get their visas, but one of the things I was very, very conscious of, and you can probably hear the planes flying over my head, was that when we'd finished doing visas until renewals, we didn't really know what people are up to. Not everybody wants you to know what they're up to, no, but you do like to know what's going on with people's lives and stuff. And so we've got at Robbos in Spain, check it out. our Robbo, he started his own channel. He's going to be posting there what he's up to. The link is below, so well done, Robbo. I'm going to jump on your channel and have a look at that. Yeah, just to see what it's like. You know, so many channels out there, but these are the ones from our clients who recently moved over, and you know, they're on their own discovery trip, a mission about Spain, and I love it because you see everything through their eyes, and that's great. Then we've got obviously Neil's Get Me to Spain, who I've mentioned before, link below. We've got some pictures coming up from Cuenca from Neil in the next section. And then we've got a new one, which is One Planet Music Films. Now, a couple of our clients coming from New Zealand actually, and they have a drone channel. They produce all their own music, and I can guarantee, keep an eye on this channel because there's going to be some amazing footage coming of Spain, and it's soon when they get here, I know they're going to hit the ground running and get some films very, very professionally done. So check that channel out. So I would suggest you subscribe to all of those channels. Right, now moving on with our comments. So at Barry541, how long after extra info request do you get your visa? Well, piece of string question again, Barry. It's so just trying to step over the giant size ants there. Yeah, it depends. You know, normally what I can say is the request for extra documents normally comes pretty early. So that looks like they do that on initial review. Then after that, you go back into how long's a piece of string, up to 90 days. Unfortunately, there's no set time for you to do it. Frank Flex, a question about Canadian car, how to bring it with an EU passport. Well, I think I answered this before, Frank, and you did email me, and I think we answered you as well. But just to let you know that there's two things to be aware of here. If you're bringing a vehicle from well, that's a funny little car, look at that. It's got a motorbike engine in it, 49cc, if it's got one of those yellow number plates. And so, what's that flying over? It's a purple plane. SAS, that's Swedish Airlines or something, I don't know. So Frank, yeah, look, there's two things to be aware of, Frank. The vehicle is from a non-EU country, so it still has to go through customs, but you can use an EU passport and EU residency to waive the tax on it. So the vehicle is one thing, that's an item, that's a good, that is an asset, you want to call it, and you are something else. But the two can be married up if you've owned it for more than 6 months. So that's really all you need to know there, Frank. And you mentioned about not being able to get a call for the cars. At the moment, we don't have the calls open for the cars because we've got quite a few cars going through, and we do sometimes, well, we don't give priority to our visa clients, but our visa clients which are coming over, generally a lot of them do their vehicle registrations with us. So we decided at the moment to deal with all inquiries but not open the calls for the cars. At the moment, we're very conscious about the volume and the ITVs and stuff like that. But certainly drop me an email at chris@upsticks.es if you didn't receive my other email, and I'll answer any questions on there and book your call in if needed, if you're in our area, obviously. Arioli, I think that was, commented on our how to pay a fine video, how to pay a traffic fine without a teacher certificate. Helicopter could be, but I'd go with remote radar. Well, actually not. It could have been a remote radar that got me, but I still think on that it was a helicopter, and it is believable because they fly over my house. The old Pegasus camera, which is the name of the camera. Everybody of course thinks it's the name of the helicopter, but the helicopter's got a camera on it called Pegasus. There's actually two of them. A rife. There's lots and lots and lots of them. Fines, she says. There's two helicopters, but lots of fines. They're up and down all day, fining people. Unfortunately, we see them. Or fortunately, you should always stay within the speed limit. Anyway, look at this here. The lemons which are coming now this time of year. There you go. Fabulous lemons. They're not limes, they're lemons. Everybody confuses limes with unripe lemons. They're not. And then over this side, different type of lemon, smaller, but they're almost ready. Look. There we go. Right, where are we? David Tumner, big thank you. No, thank you. It's been a great journey to be on. Just waiting for your cards, guys. Well done. And we got 11 entries for our t-shirt. Bit disappointing, to be honest with you. 11 entries, but you know, we're going to keep cracking on giving the t-shirts away. I've got the lobster guy coming next week with some free gifts. We broke a lobster. I was like, come and bring some free gifts so I can give them away on the channel. Come on. So I'm sort of trying to G up some other free goodies we can give away on the channel. So we'll be doing the t-shirt roulette in the next section. So let's talk about Spain. So what's been happening out and about in Spain? And here we are, about 5k in now. Got another kilometre less to go. Just past our little town, which is local to us. And it's getting warm. Okay, so first of all, check out these photos. So we've got at the end of this video, don't forget our t-shirt winner. And but first of all, check out these photos from Cuenca, from Get Me to Spain YouTube channel. Fantastic. I think the Cuenca is the province, I believe, which is in the autonomous community of Castilla de la Mancha, and between Valencia and Madrid. And a lovely look at these photos. Check out, I'll put a Wikipedia link below if you want to learn more about Cuenca. And thank you for Get Me to Spain for sending over the photos. Once again, your contribution to the channel is great to see other areas of Spain, not just Malaga. See, I'm breathing heavy now, so we're going uphill, you see. And now, where are we here? Marbella. I was in Marbella the other day, had a meeting there with Jeremy Ferguson, our IFA, just talking about the updates in his world, tax, investment, pensions, etc. for people who are coming over. And I was giving the update from our world, what's happening with the visas. You know, it's always good to have a chat because it's a huge bit of financial planning to come over here. We're not tax advisors, but the more that we understand, the more that we can identify in our discovery calls liabilities that clients might have. And as I say to a lot of the clients, if we think you've got one, we'll tell you to get professional advice. We're in no rush to get started. We'll always be here, but it's whatever's right for you. And sometimes, you know, it's frustrating as it is, you can't always come when you want to come, otherwise it could be detrimental financially for you. So we were just chatting about those situations really with clients. And this is the old town in Marbella. Just had a bit of a walk around afterwards. Parked in the underground, very accessible but very expensive. I think it was double the cost of what it cost you in the middle of Malaga, I think, there in Marbella. And what else have we got? Okay, so yesterday evening, this is why I'm on my walk late today and why the video's been recorded late. We're out watching the Brotherhood of Jesus of Nazareth from Alarin de la Torre. They celebrated their 75th birthday yesterday, and they did a parade. No, it's not parade, is it? A procession, shall we say. You can see here around Alarin that went on for 5 hours. We went to one of the oldest bars and eateries, La Peña they call them, which are really clubs for members, but we've got friends there to watch it coming past. And yeah, so you can see it there, but what I'm going to do is we took a full video. So Lara took a full video of it passing where we were our watch point. So I'm going to add that to the end of this video and leave you with it later on. Here's some views of the of Alarin, which I took in an afternoon walk this last week. Actually, didn't get them up. You can see that the cloud is now coming over, and I thought, oh, that's it, we're in for cooler weather now. It was really nice walk, about 20 degrees in the afternoon, and then now we're back to this blazing sunshine, 27 degrees today. But never mind, that's what we're here for, isn't it? The weather. Well, not only that, but yeah. So just thought I'd show you that over our town of Alarin, because I never show any of Alarin, do I? I show everywhere else, but I never show you Alarin. So we're going to do some more videos of Alarin. And now we got our t-shirt winner. So now what I'm going to do first of all though is cross a main road. So, albeit this video is not live, I'm not going to stop recording. So, I sort of have to cross the main road to get to mine. So I come do a 5k loop. It's like a kilometre to mine, cross the main road, 5k loop, kilometre back. So, here we go. Look left, look right. Unfortunately, there is no zebra crossings or traffic lights for around 10 kilometres. About 2 kilometres up there actually. But there we go. Very good. I got across safely. Right then, so our t-shirt winner. Let's roll the dice. And well done to Barry 541. Congratulations, you got your t-shirt. Barry, drop me an email to chris@upsticks.es and tell me the size and the address which you want me to post it to, and that'll go out for you first thing next week. Remember, we've got medium, large and extra large at the moment, and that's going winging its way to you as soon as you send me that email. So well done, Barry, congratulations. And what I do need to do though is, because sometimes I don't know our clients, I don't know your YouTube handles. So if you are a client of ours, send me your YouTube handle so I marry the comments up, because I get a lot of emails, a lot of comments, and I'm going, oh, I think that sounds like. So I've added a section to our computer which says YouTube handle, and I will definitely promote your channel as well if it's anything to do with Spain, because that's what we love. Okay guys, thanks for joining me on this week's update and my walk. And we're going to leave you with the 75th anniversary parade for the Brotherhood of Jesus of Nazareth from Alarin de la Torre. See you next week. Señor de cautivo.